The burnt-out manager. Arthur felt like a small battery that was almost out of power. He walked through the front door of his house and dropped his heavy bag on the floor. The sound of his keys hitting the wooden table was the loudest thing in the room. He did not turn on the lights. He liked the soft shadows of the evening. He went to the kitchen and saw a stack of dirty plates in the sink. Tomorrow, he said to himself, I will clean them tomorrow. He sat on his sofa and felt his body sink into the soft cushions. For 20 minutes, he did nothing but listen to the quiet hum of his refrigerator. His mind was still at the office, thinking about the spreadsheets and the loud phone calls. He closed his eyes and tried to imagine a big, blue ocean with white sand. He imagined the waves coming in and going out, slowly washing away his stress. But then, his phone buzzed in his pocket with a new work notification. He didn't look at it. He just let it buzz until it was silent again. The next morning, the sun came through his window like a bright, yellow finger. Arthur didn't want to get up, but his alarm clock was screaming at him. He pushed the button to stop the noise and stayed under the warm blankets. 5 more minutes, he whispered, but he knew 5 minutes would not be enough. He thought about the long hallway at work and the cold air from the vents. He thought about the emails that felt like a never-ending rainstorm. He got out of bed and walked to the bathroom to splash cold water on his face. He looked in the mirror and saw the dark circles under his tired eyes. He brushed his teeth slowly, watching the foam turn white in the sink. Then, he went to his closet and looked at his 5 gray suits and 5 blue shirts. They all looked exactly the same, like a uniform for a robot. He picked a blue shirt, but then he saw a bright red t-shirt in the corner. He hadn't worn that red shirt in 3 years because it wasn't professional. Arthur took the red shirt and put it on, feeling a tiny spark of joy. He didn't put on his tie, he didn't even put on his black work shoes. He put on his old sneakers and walked into the kitchen to make some tea. The tea was warm and smelled like lemons and honey in his favorite mug. He sat at his small kitchen table and looked at a plant that was starting to turn brown. He gave the plant some water and watched the dry dirt soak it all up. "You're thirsty, aren't you?" he asked the plant, smiling just a little bit. He checked the time and realized he was already 10 minutes late for work. Usually, this would make his heart beat fast and his hands shake with worry. But today, he just took another slow sip of his warm lemon tea. He picked up his phone and opened the app where he talked to his boss. He typed, "I am taking a personal day today. I will see you tomorrow." He hit the send button and put the phone face down on the table. He felt a huge weight lift off his shoulders, like a heavy coat falling away. He walked out to his small porch and watched a bird building a nest in a tree. The world was moving, and for the first time, Arthur wasn't trying to catch it. He spent the whole morning sitting outside, watching the clouds change shape. One cloud looked like a dog, and another looked like a big, fluffy mountain. He realized he hadn't looked at the sky in a very long time. He felt the wind on his skin and the sun warming his tired arms. He wasn't a manager today, he was just a man sitting in a chair. And for now, that was exactly who he wanted to be.